Hey folks, Rob Franek. I'm Editor-in-Chief here at the Princeton Review. If you've been following around our COVID-19 series, you will know that I'm broadcasting from the safe harbor of my mom's house in northern New Jersey, daily, bringing you updates on college admission and testing and financial aid. But folks, to start off this segment, let us please say out loud that we understand that you are stressed and worried for any number of reasons. Could be the health and safety of yourself and your family. Could be your concern about taking online classes through the end of this school year. And then it can be your plans for the general future. What's going to happen to the SAT and the ACT? As we've talked about in past videos, what's really going to happen on the AP exams come May? Are they still going to be a fair and accurate reflection of the work that you've done in class all academic year? But then fast forward to the future. What happens from college admission? Will you get into school? And then once you get into school, will you be able to pay for it? And that, my friends, is the issue that we're going to be discussing today. What about financial aid? What about paying for college? Now, we're going to approach this issue in a couple of different ways from a couple of different threads. Number one, it is from the college's perspective themselves. And first, folks, we're going to talk about the financial picture of colleges, and folks, it ain't good. As we've talked about in the past, schools are witnessing significant repercussion due to COVID-19. Number one, from a financial position, and we're just going to talk about college endowments here for a second. College endowments are basically the dollars that schools have in the bank and in the stock market that go to pay for campus buildings and new programs and lots of financial aid for its incoming students and then current college students. Being that those endowment dollars are tied to the market, and the market has a significant dip due to the repercussions of COVID-19, those endowments are shrinking as well. Now, couple that financial picture with the enrollment dip. So schools are witnessing smaller amounts, smaller classes coming in their freshman year overall at lots of different schools across the country. So that means less tuition dollars coming in for a particular school from those students who decide not to enroll. Now, couple all those things back with the significant repercussions of COVID-19 that are going on in schools right now. Many schools are returning money to current students and their families for housing and board on campus, right? For room and board on campus. So for dining and for staying on campus, prorated to the time that you would have actually left campus, being that your semesters are likely suspended through the end of the spring semester. Couple that with lack of revenue opportunities going on college campus, from sporting events to other events that have now been canceled on campuses themselves. Couple that with private donations being down and likely public revenues going to be down for the next year or so. Joining all this together with a school's obligation to create, manage, and run a significant and fabulous online classroom environment for its current students who are now working remotely. Folks, all of these things are costs going out, and there are a few savings to schools coming in. But we understand that not only schools, but students and families are experiencing these same issues. We talked about in this past videos, but we're going to mention it again. If you're a student in a family that's been affected by COVID-19 from a financial position, schools are expecting to hear from you. Specifically, financial aid offices are going to expect that you will reach out to them, and that likely you want to renegotiate or appeal your current financial aid from that particular school, and that's well within your right to do that. So simply put, there is less money coming in and more money going out of schools. And folks, as you know, that's just not a sustainable model. But for now, schools just like you are focusing on the most drastic, the most dire of situations first, and then are going to leave the other less pressing issues for later on. Now, we do expect that there's going to be significant repercussion because of those things associated with COVID-19 through a financial lens. We understand that likely some schools will close. Some schools will merge. And of course, we're going to continue to report that information back to you at the Princeton Review. But here's the thing. We can all recognize that we are in a state of suspended animation, and there are some good things that are happening because of that animated state that we are in. Number one, college lenders themselves are being more flexible for students, and we're going to talk about that. And then higher education leaders are focused on more effective and efficient ways to run their schools and still provide an excellent student experience. So we have wrapped up from a school perspective, this idea of aid and paying for college. Now let's shift focus to a student perspective. Folks, I mentioned this just before, but I'm going to mention it here again. If you are a student who is college bound, so a senior who has been admitted to college, or a current college student, and you're listening to this guidance, please know that if you've been affected from a financial perspective due to COVID-19 and its repercussion, reach out to your financial aid offices now. Build those relationships. Folks, the staff at financial aid offices for schools across the country are deeply committed to students. They want to ensure that you continue your education, and they would like that to be at their school. So their doors, virtually as they are truly open for you. Now, let's shift focus just slightly more. Let's talk specifically about student loans. There's been a recent governmental act passed, and it's called the CARES Act, and that's CARES, and that acronym stands for Corona Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, that temporarily suspends federal student loan payments for 6 months. Folks, these are automatic suspensions both on the principal as well as on the interest that students have for outstanding student loans. So it's important to note that this doesn't affect every federal student loan, and it does not affect private loans. But the truth is that it could be a great coup for students that are paying those loans now. Now, to get more information on the CARES Act, another website for you, which is studentloanborrowerassistance.org. I'm going to say that again, studentloanborrowerassistance, all one word.org. Folks, again, the bottom line here is that if you are worried about making your student loan payments in the next month or months, please understand that these suspensions could benefit you, and you can look at more information specifically on that. Some other good news when it comes to financial aid. If you have a dream school, and this really is from a strategic perspective, if you have a dream school in mind, whether you've applied to that school through regular admission, want to apply to that school for the regular admission, or you've been waitlisted at that school, your chances of getting into that dream school for you might actually be better now in light of COVID-19 and in their repercussions. And here is why. We talked about this in the past. Schools themselves, from a school perspective, are dependent on that freshman class coming in as first-year students. Now, we understand also that due to COVID-19, many students, these are college-bound students, as well as current college students, might decide to stay closer to home for health and safety reasons than to go further away from their homes to go to school. We also know, and we reported this out as well, that there are hundreds and hundreds of colleges that have pushed back their decision deadline from May 1st to June 1st or beyond. And that means that there's lots of schools out there that are apt to report lower enrollment rates coming in their freshman class, and maybe even lower transfer rates. This can be an advantage to you whether you are coming from far distances out of state or simply bigger distances in your home state. Folks, use this to your advantage if at all possible. Reach out to those schools now. Very clearly say that you're interested in coming and that you would definitely be a first-year student if admitted. And I suspect that those doors, again, virtually will be open for you to have that conversation with admission folks and so on. Folks, I'm going to leave you with this. Please understand that we are here in your corner at the Princeton Review. We hope that you will be continuously hopeful in this process, to be kind to yourself, to be kind to others in your family and your loved ones outside your family. And please, if you have an opportunity, text or reach out through email or phone or FaceTime to at least one person in your life that would love to hear from you during these times. Folks, again, Rob Franek, I'm Editor-in-Chief here at the Princeton Review, bringing you as much information as we can on the daily. Please reach out to us on our Princeton Review social channels if you have questions and concerns and things that you want us to address. Rob Franek, Editor-in-Chief, Princeton Review, out.